Alright, so if you read The Grandees, The Story of America's Sephardic Elite by Stephen Birmingham, I believe he wrote it in 1971. The book's fallen apart on me. When you get to about page 29, you really start to learn how much the Jews were persecuted. It reached a boiling point. Alright, things were getting bad for Jews in Spain. The Sephardic Jews in Spain up until 1400, throughout the 1200s, throughout the 1300s, but it reached that climax where they really started acting like a Nazi Germany in Spain against the Jews. Okay, and here are some rules. There's all kinds of rules that were leading up to page 29, but they really got ridiculous at this point in the story. And I believe this is supposed to be fiction, but the history is supposed to be pretty accurate. You know, those non-fictions, they have a blend, okay? They don't really have a category for that. A blend of non-fiction and fiction together, and there's either or in the categories, but you can kind of put you could actually research some of the facts and find them to be true. Okay, the pogroms spread like brush fire, and it was okay. In 1390, the Jews of Majorca were forbidden from carrying arms. And they may have had guns back then. They definitely had guns in the 1500s. There was a Jewish badge, 4 fingers in circumference, that they had to wear over their heart. Some kind of, I don't know what the badge looked like, but that had to be worn by the Jews. There were riots by the Christians, and in defiance of orders from the king. Okay, a priest named Don Ferran Martinez, he led this riot where he massacred over 4,000 Jews and burglarized their homes and burnt the homes down after they burglarized them. And this is called a pogrom. Okay, pogrom. It was an institution across the face of Spain. It wasn't just a little social movement. It grew across the whole country. And in Toledo, Valencia, and Barcelona, they reached that critical point where they really became they're killing Jews, killing and robbing them, not out of faith. Okay, there was a jealousy, and they said that they forced after each pogrom, forced mass baptisms. So they're trying to convert the Jews to Christianity, and that created a different type of religious category called the conversos. You can read it here, but it's just amazing. And then things even grew worse for Jews. It wasn't enough that you convert them to slaughter them. Okay, Jews were trying to leave Spain for their lives. And then more laws came in. Like they required the wearing of the badge. Jews were forbidden to hold office or to have any titles, particular, I don't know, like status titles. They couldn't hold any jobs, or I'm guessing become business people. They couldn't become grocers, carpenters, tailors, or butchers. They could not change their residence, so that would keep the Jews within certain neighborhoods. the Jews couldn't hire Christians to work for them. The Jews could not eat, talk, drink, or bathe with Christians. Okay, so they were really, it was a segregation between Christians and Jews in Spain. The Jews were forbidden to wear anything but coarse clothing. That's what really got me. I'm like, okay, you know, all these laws are pretty bad, but then they say you have to wear coarse clothing, and it's like, you look at traditional apparel for Jews today, and you wonder why they choose these coarse clothing. Well, it seems to be as a historical reference to what they were required to wear by by the kings. Okay, the kings forced them to wear these things. One Jew complains, okay, and there's what he said. They forced strange clothing upon us. They kept us from trade, farming, and the crafts. They compelled us to grow our beards and our hair long. Instead of silken apparel, we were obliged to wear wretched clothes, which drew contempt upon us. Unshaved, we appeared like mourners. Starvation stared everyone in the face. And then after that, it's just like talking about how things are changing. But Jews were enjoying a lot of benefits of their status in Spain for a long time, up until the late 1300s. I mean, the Jews had a hand in finance and status, the royalty, religious groups, but then things changed. People turned on the Jews, and it's not exactly explained why, but I mean, they're saying it's jealousy and animosity, so clearly there's just something about the Jews that people didn't like. And I mean, this is 1300s. I mean, it's repeated plenty of times. It's currently repeating in Israel, where people have that jealousy and that animosity as well. It continues with Jews, and it's just how not everybody's gonna get along, I guess.